Hello everyone, welcome back to Movie Man Beyond. Today I'm going to be talking about the upgraded 4K editions of the original 6 Star Trek movies. So, hailing frequencies open. Let's go. So yes, as you know, if you watched any previous videos, I did have the Star Trek The Motion Picture Collector's Edition box set pre-ordered, but then I didn't actually realise that it didn't include the other 5 movies, so I cancelled that. And I could have got the 1 to 6 box set, which was like £99.99. But then I was like, no, I'm a stickler for the black and the slipcases, so I went down that route. I picked up 4 of them quite easily, the other 2 not so much, due to varying demands, I'm guessing, of popularity. Part 5, The Final Frontier, and Part 6, The Undiscovered Country, were more of a hassle to track down. Most places been out of stock, HMV, Amazon. So I ended up getting 1 to 4 through HMV. That was not a problem. 5 and 6 I had tracked down on eBay, or I thought I had tracked down on eBay from a store on there. Same price, so bought them. Nothing happened. Messaged them, nothing happened. I went back on Amazon, realised that the seller, I think they were called chalkies, as in chalk, like a chalkboard, and they were on Amazon trying to sell it, and then I obviously realised that they probably didn't have it, so it turns out they didn't have it. Got a refund. Bought part 5 off a seller on eBay, and I bought part 6, came back in the stock on Amazon, so I ended up eventually with all of them. But I had bought part 6 off CEX online, and it didn't have a slipcase, so I've had to return that. And it's just honestly, getting them last 2 has been a bit of a headache, but I have them now. So first off, these are all sealed. I haven't had a look at the transfers. Obviously I know about the movies, but I'm not a stickler for the transfer and, you know, black levels and all that stuff. I do prefer to talk about the movies. But I will probably go through these. To be honest, the first one, Star Trek The Motion Picture, the Director's Edition, yeah. Where's that glare coming from? Right, give me a second, guys. So, no, it's still getting light. Oh, must be the light reflecting off there. Anyways, so yes, as you can see, I'll move it to the side there. There's the front. Right there. Right, there's the front, there's the back. So yeah, reason why I was upgrading these is I do enjoy the original Star Trek movies, and I know that they do have a lot of split opinion on, you know, which one's your favourite, this, that, and the other. The first one was never one of my favourites. It was always more of a spectacle, I suppose, like Space 1999. I've watched sort of trailers of this and comparison videos and the new effects, and I will give it a watch just to see how much they've upgraded it and what it looks like. But from the clips, it looks absolutely tremendous. But like I say, it's not one of my favourites. I will do a review of these once I watch them all. But no, I mean, it's like I say, it's a lovely slipcase. It's raised. But yeah, so like I say, not one of my favourites, but you have to have them if you're going to have them all. Next up is the Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. This one is generally most people's favourites. It's probably mine, I would have thought. Yes, it's standard Trek at its best. Obviously Khan, one of Kirk's old nemesis, returns and causes absolute havoc, and the ending with Spock and Kirk is quite it's quite sad, it's quite poignant. But they never what's the word? They never quite got the heights of this when they tried with the new movies. The Kelvin timeline with Chris Pine and stuff. I mean, when they try to flip it and have Spock as the one that doesn't die and Kirk does it, felt a bit can't beat it, we'll just try and imitate it. It didn't really work. So yes. Okay, next up is Star Trek 3, Search for Spock. That's what I love about these slipcases. Obviously you got the classic movie art here. And outside it reminds me of like an old VHS tape, like you'd have that kind of thing. And Search for Spock, probably the first one I did see as a kid. When I was introduced to these, obviously you don't see much of Spock in it since Leonard Nimoy directed it, but it does have its good bits, and it's a bit but some people don't like it when you obviously the Enterprise gets destroyed. Christopher Lloyd as the main Klingon, but no, it's always enjoyable, definitely up there. I wouldn't say I really hate any of the original Trek movies, to be honest. There's just some I prefer more than others. Number 4, The Voyage Home. Look at that glare there. That's not good anywhere. So, and the back. Yes. The Voyage Home is once again seen as many favourites. Was the Enterprise crew go back in time to modern day San Francisco at the time. Full of there's comedy in it, comedy elements, which usually get a lot of laughs from people. And there was the whole movie of, we need to save the planet and the whales and that type of thing. I mean, I still would say that this goes on to this day, but no, it's I like it, but it's probably not up there favourite wise, I don't think. But no, it's definitely a good watch, especially if you're not into Trek and you're not really into space stuff. When it goes to Earth, it's a different kettle of fish. Next up we have Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. I really like The Final Frontier, believe it or not. I know, like I say, it's not a lot of people's favourites, but I just love the whole concept of to get the edge of the barrier, edge of the galaxy. What can we find? And is God going to be there? All the answers, and it's not God, but it raises a lot of questions, I would think. Well, for me, like about yourself, and like Kirk saying Spock's half bro has on about like taking away pain, like you can take away all that, and Kirk's telling him he needs his pain, and You know, that's what makes him human. We need that. We need these emotions. He's talking about completely getting rid of them. I did like that. And it's a new Enterprise, but it's not quite 100%. So, no, I really do like this one. Like I say, it just does have those questions, and I don't know. I posted in the other video of what does God need with a starship. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. And last but not least, Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. People do like this one. I like it, but it probably wouldn't be in the top 3 for me. I do feel that with this coming out at the same time as Star Trek The Next Generation, it was kind of like, I don't know, it felt a bit too much, like it was leaning into that sort of Trek instead of its own original series wise. It's watchable, don't get us wrong. I mean, number 1's probably still my least favourite in terms of story. It's not really, it's more of a spectacle, I've always said. But yeah, this one's you know, Kirk and Spock and McCoy get framed for killing the is it the Klingon Chancellor? I think so. Yeah, and it's nearly they're nearly on a war, Federation Klingon war. So you know, it's like who done it, who stitched up Kirk and co. But it's enjoyable. But not one of me favourites. Just while I'm on there, I think, you know, I was always a stickler for TNG, The Next Generation, but as I've got older, I've learned to appreciate the original series a hell of a lot more. And with it being its first of its type, and you know, breaking ground. I mean, you gotta look past all the cheap effects and all that stuff, but it's still groundbreaking even to this day. I mean, I will not dismiss the original series like I used to. I used to call it the worst Star Trek series when I was younger, but that's actually flipped now, to be honest. Still not a fan of really Deep Space Nine, but I've enjoyed Strange New Worlds, the Christopher Pike series. I've enjoyed that. More traditional Trek, but yeah. So I finally got them. It took some doing, but we got there. So what I was gonna also talk about is updates on what's coming out, what I've had pre-ordered. So first off, big pre-order, which I thought was going to be coming out Monday. Now find out it's coming back in another 4 weeks, which is the Rambo First Blood. So the exclusive Steelbook Collector's Limited Edition, whatever names it's got on it. That's now been pushed back to next month, so that's another ball ache. For some reason I cannot see this being released at any point this year. Elvis should be here today, 10 o'clock, up to 10 o'clock at night, so see if that gets delivered. I've been watching a lot of movies, you know, streaming wise. You know, Good Night Mommy, the remake of the is it French horror movie, and I think it's French. It's probably not. I feel like I'm half asleep, yeah. But yeah, just I don't know. Watch Strikeland 4K, Bram Stoker's. I don't know. Cinema wise, I think it's really struggling at the moment. I think the last movie I saw at the cinema was Thor. It's been quite a struggle recently. I don't really think there's anything that I've been gravitated towards. But no, like I say, I have been meaning to do more videos, but I've been waiting on these for ages, and the last one finally turned up today. And I don't want to do like, oh, I've got 4 here, and I've got 1 here, and I've got 1 here, so I thought I'd just pile them all together. yes, I've been watching some more Hammer movies. And just, like I say, top one, then I've just been, going through things I need to watch, things that I've bought on videos and you've seen, and I've, just been chipping away at the pile. I am going to do, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to do the 31 days of Halloween, and try and do either a block of movies and upload them what I watched the week, or try and do one a day, which might be a bit hard but I could just record them and then upload them singly. And yeah, like the Highlander collector's box sets coming out on Halloween. I think Top Gun Maverick's coming out on Halloween. I'm still waiting to see if Amazon get the rest of the Halloween Shout Factory movies on me. Yeah, I'm just keeping my eye out for things, but I need to, like I say, jump back into it properly, because I feel myself, not that I don't like doing it anymore, but I don't want to be this channel where I'm just buying something to then review it. I do want to talk about movies and talk about things I've got in my collection, because if you start going down that route of buying something and then posting about it, it just feels, I don't know, like a bit, not false, but it just feels you have to buy something to then upload a video. And I was doing that with Instagram. Felt like I had to buy something to upload a photo just to get some likes, and that's not why I started doing this channel. There's a couple other topics I want to talk about in other videos, like the state of film, like movie releasing now, and movie memories. I really want to do a movie memories one, and I can find out every movie I've ever saw at the cinema. Purely, I did this once. Start off the first film I saw, and then I worked through the year. I can remember as soon as I see a name, it's like, oh yeah, I've seen that at the cinemas, and then so that'll be quite an enjoyable list. And ones that really stand out, I'll put a mark next to, and if there's a story or something to say about that, then I'll do a little deep dive into it. But yeah, best time of the year is coming up soon, Halloween, so you get all these usual goodies releases and things of that nature. So anyways, like I say, this is going to be me, a bit of a long one, but thank you very much for watching. And if you like what you see, like it, subscribe, comment, whatever you want, whatever you feel, no pressure. So anyways, thank you, whoever you are and wherever you are. Thank you very much.